Hi, it's Shelly and welcome to my channel. What are we doing today? In today's video, I have left Mexico for the summer, returned to Canada, and since I'd previously done a day in the life video from Mexico, I thought I would do the same thing from Canada. Some of our daily routines are very similar, but my life in Canada is definitely different than in Mexico. So let's get started. Daily life in Canada, it's what we're doing today. Leaving Mexico and returning to Canada is a bittersweet journey. I love my life in both places, so I'm equally sad to leave, but happy to return. Mornings start the same no matter where we are. Coffee for me and breakfast for Penny. Early mornings are spent catching up on social media, studying Spanish because I don't want to lose what I've gained over the winter in my Spanish language learning journey. In fact, I'm hoping to keep learning more over the summer, so I'm ready to roll when my feet hit the ground back in Mexico in October. So, coffee's done. It's time for walkies. We try to go for a walk every single day, at least once. Penny was a little on the heavy side, so we've gone on a diet and we do our walkies every day, and she has slimmed right down into a much healthier weight. Adjusting to the temperatures in the spring in Canada is a bit of a challenge for Penny and I, going from 30 to 35 degrees in Mexico to 15 degrees and lower in Canada. Takes a bit of time, but we're getting there. I have my porch at home decked out in Mexican decor so I don't get too homesick. Okay, if you live in the north, you know about black flies. These little guys are brutal in the spring, and we have to don our bug gear to work outside. My first task when I get home is getting my gardens in shape. My trilliums greet me with their beauty as a welcome home. Gardening projects bring me so much joy back home, and I keep me very busy for the first few weeks. Flowers, veggies, and herbs are all in the ground or planters for enjoying their bounty later in the summer. Normally what I do when I am cooking my breakfast is I will prepare my dinner for the same day as well, because normally I have little get-togethers in the afternoon, and sometimes it's 6 or 7 by the time I get back home and it's time to eat. So I will prepare my food in advance, and then I just gotta warm it up and eat it when I get home. Normally I would cook this type of meal on the barbecue, but today is kind of a dreary, dismal day out there, and it's kind of chilly, so I've decided to just cook my kebab, took it off the stick, and we're just going to cook it here in the air fryer so that when dinner time comes, we are ready. Okay, time for some domestic duties. We have to unload the dishwasher here, and then this is normally when I will do a bit of my housekeeping and that kind of thing. I don't have the luxury of having a housekeeper here in Canada, so I just split my chores up through the week and just do a little bit every morning after we've been for walkies, have a bite to eat, and then just get some little domestic duties done. In Canada, within my trailer park, this is my mode of transportation, little golf cart. I kind of wish I had this in Mexico for just doing little journeys and stuff. So right now we're off to, we have a recycle and garbage center, and so we're gonna jump on the cart and go and get that done. Back in Canada, I have a vehicle which needs maintenance, so it's off for an oil change when I return. Next up is a visit to my optometrist for my biannual eye test and checkup. I may look at doing this visit in Mexico from now on, since eye exams are not covered in Ontario, and I suspect it could be more economical in Mexico. One of my favorite things when I return home is reconnecting with friends and family. We've been apart for 6 months, so it is so great to see my peeps. Ontario has lots of little festivals and celebrations in the summer, much like Mexico, so I try to take in as many of them as I can when I get home. This one is a Porch Fest, which, if you don't know what that is, in a neighborhood or a certain part of town, residents offer up their porches for local musicians to set up and play. Some great musical entertainment as spectators wander the streets, listening to everything from jazz to classic rock. There are food vendors set up, and this one was amazing. The community where I live is really a people helping people area. So when my friend wanted to install a new gazebo, of course, myself and another fellow were willing to give her a hand. This is where we've got the footings all put in. That was day one. And then this is the beast that we have to put up tomorrow. Lots and lots and lots of pieces. It took us the entire day to put this thing up. There was almost 300 different screws that had to be put into this sucker, but we had a beautiful day. We took our time, we got it done, and now she's got a great place to enjoy. Bug-free, nice and dry, great project. Just a little bit about where I live in Canada. I find it ironic I live in a gated community in Canada, but not in Mexico. It's a 3-season resort that houses trailers, park models, and campers of all shapes and sizes. It's not your usual campground because residents actually own their lot and a share in the campground, so it's a real community. We have organized social events over the summer. We have lots of fun here. There are playgrounds for the kids, a dog park area, community hall, pool, bocce and horseshoe pits, and our own private beach and lake. Lots to do here in the summer. Nothing like a great barbecue, and I cook this way quite a bit at home in Ontario. Days often end with a campfire among friends, and sometimes the campfire karaoke breaks out. So much fun. I hope you've enjoyed a glimpse into my daily life back home in Canada. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.